When I mean someone's loyalty you can't control, because that came from a place of everybody always hitting me up saying, you know, I changed this, I did this, I bought them this. And they think that that's going to make someone be loyal to them even more. They're just loyal to what you're giving them. They're not loyal to who you are. They're loyal to what you can do for them, not loyal to who you are. And so you can't control someone's loyalty. Like, realize that. Like, either they are or they aren't. It's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can change a lot of stuff. You can buy people stuff. You can change the way you look, all these things. But if someone just isn't loyal, they're just not loyal no matter what you do for them. Because once you stop doing for them, as I said in Friends, once the benefit leaves, that's when the loyalty stops. And that's just real. It's just real. So this is what this was about. It was for the people out there that's like, you know, I've done so much for people, but it never came back in return. And I just wanted to paint that picture and let you know at the end of the day, man, someone's loyalty is something that you just can't control. So that's what it is. The line I really liked in there was, your old friends will become new friends to your old enemies. And I know we shouldn't like have enemies and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I don't have enemies as far as like me hating someone. But, you know, there's people who don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that line, when I thought about that, I was like, ooh, that's a real line, because people will do that to you. And some people take it personal. Like, don't take it personal. Like, some people will get back at you. Like, you even see, like, what I mean by that, like, you will see somebody, like, I've seen people in relationships, like, they'll go start dating somebody that the person hated just to get back at them. You know, our friends, they'll go befriend the people that you know you don't mess with, you know, that you have problems with, just to get back at you, just to make you mad. And so that's why I put that line in there. I want to tell you, like, don't get discouraged with that. Like, if somebody doing all that just to get back at you, it just shows how much you truly mean to them at the end of the day. And this is the thing, like, nobody owes us loyalty, period. And when it comes to expectations, like I said, there's certain things, I don't know if you missed this when I talked about it last time, there's certain things in life when it comes to friendships and relationships, period, that doesn't have to be explained, because it's understood, right? If we have a connection in a friendship, whatever, you know, treating somebody good, whatever, or treating somebody right, that's a standard. I feel like there's a difference between standards and expectations, right? And so if you're in my life, there's standards. There's standards that don't have to be explained at all. And so at the end of the day, just like you don't owe me loyalty, you don't. But at the end of the day, I don't owe a spot to you staying in my life if you can't do the simple things. And I'm not talking about things that you do for me. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me as far as with that. But just like bringing peace instead of problems, right? Just doing what's right. And so I don't think that's necessarily an expectation. That's just the reality, you know, period. When I say you shouldn't have expectations for people in relationships and stuff like that, I was clear. I said, now, there's certain things in relationships that don't have to be explained. They don't. Like, that's not an expectation. That's a fact. Like, you know, that's a reality. Like, if this is not happening, then, or disrespect is happening, if it's abuse is like abuse or anything like that, then the relationship is not going to be there no more. You know, the friendship's not going to be there no more. So I don't even have to explain those things. Those are standards. Those are things that anybody should know if you're getting into a relationship or a friendship or a partnership or a businessship with anybody. Like, say you're in a partnership with business, like, you might say, well, it's an expectation not to expect them to steal from you or take from you. Nah, it's a reality, period. It's a reality. Like, if I'm in business with you, that don't even have to be talked about, because morally, integrity, like, that don't have to be explained. That's already understood. You know what I'm saying? So other expectations, unfair expectations, is what I was really talking about in that video. Unfair expectations, me expecting you to do certain things. So if you take that same partnership and I'm expecting you to do something I never explained to you, I'm expecting you to, you know, to show up at the job every single day at this time, but it's never been explained to you or anything like that, then that's an unfair expectation, right? Or maybe expecting you to go hard for the business like I'm going hard for it. That's an unfair expectation. But when it comes to like the standards of things, that's totally different. So my video was basically about unfair expectations, unspoken expectations with people, and not having those. Let's get it.